I had the good fortune to visit Belgium this last week, and while the country was very pretty and there are a lot of trees, which I really like, the scenery itself was sort of a whirlwind since we were trying to see everything in the limited amount of time that we had available. But I did get a really good look at airports, both the Brussels airport, where we arrived in Belgium, and the Barcelona airport, which is my home city for now. I don't know how it is for other people, but I always end up spending a lot of time in airports. I get sort of anxious if I'm on time. On time is late to me, so I end up arriving really early and sitting around. Anyhow, all of this being the case, I thought it was appropriate to build an airport in Allantia. And of course, being in Allantia, I'm going to build this airport in the most garish, over-engineered way possible. Money is no object, right? It's all about massive displays of wealth, monuments to opulence, I guess. So as you can see, I've cut off the top of this mountain, and I'm going to build the airport up here. I imagine it to be something like a giant aircraft carrier. We'll see what I come up with. I also want to note that I'm pretty new to the airport DLC. I didn't jump on board right away. I don't find airports to be especially interesting, at least not in the same way as traffic management and, civil planning, that kind of thing. So I spent a lot of time faffing about, as they say. And in the interest of brevity, I've cut out a lot of my clumsy poking around in menus and such. So forgive me my severe edits this episode. I promise it's for the best. So here's a fun question. How do you get traffic, which is functionally at ground level, sea level, I guess, and move that traffic a half mile into the sky where the airport is? Well, I took a lesson from my last episode and made kind of a switchback highway, which took me way too long, so here's a static shot of it. I thought it turned out pretty well. It's totally unrealistic. I like to say that in city skylines you can build highways into space, and that's basically what I've done. But who cares? An interesting quirk of the Airports DLC is that it gives you the garbage buildings first, which I suppose is more or less on brand for City Skylines DLCs, but I'm just going to build a quick and dirty airport to level up so that I can have all the real good buildings. It's obnoxious, but I suppose one implicitly agrees to participate in such a system while playing in career mode as opposed to unlocking all the buildings at the same time. So don't get attached to this layout. Did you get attached? I told you not to get attached. So there you are, we have an airport. That wasn't so bad. This was my 5th try at building an airport. Most of my episodes have multiple takes, and I really did not want to build another airport, so I'm going to leave it as it is, even though it's not quite up to my standards. I'll come back later and make it pretty. But we are fast approaching the end of the Allantia series. There's not that much more to do. I can think of 2 spaces I need to fill in with city stuff. That's 2 episodes. Plus a recap maybe, and then some Allantia-based propaganda content. You know, some really creepy, like, government-funded videos to try to get people to move to Allantia like it's a utopia or something. That'll be fun. Anyhow, thanks for hanging with me, and I'll see you soon.